The United Kingdom might be small, but as the heart of the British Empire, it once ruled over a quarter of the world. Beyond its empire and history, the land itself is full of surprises. It's not just castles and rainy days. This small country is packed with amazing places you might not know about. From a garden considered one of the most dangerous places in the world, to dramatic sea cliffs and busy shipping routes, the UK truly has it all. In this video, we bring you 50 incredible geography facts that will change the way you see the UK forever. So, let's dive right in. At number 1. Most people find the UK a little confusing, so here's a quick breakdown. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, often just called the UK, is a sovereign country off the northwestern coast of mainland Europe. It's made up of 4 countries: England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Great Britain is the name of the island containing England, Scotland, and Wales. The United Kingdom, on the other hand, includes Great Britain plus Northern Ireland. In other words, Northern Ireland is part of the UK, but not part of Great Britain. Number 2. Most people think John O'Groats is Britain's northernmost mainland point, but that's not true. The real northernmost point is Dunnet Head, about 17 kilometers west. Its dramatic 91-meter cliffs of old red sandstone are topped by a lighthouse built in 1831 by Robert Stevenson. Dunnet Head overlooks the Pentland Firth, one of the most treacherous stretches of water in the UK, and today it's an RSPB nature reserve, home to puffins, guillemots, and razorbills, with the occasional orca sighting. Number 3. Lough Neagh, located in the heart of Northern Ireland, is the largest lake in the United Kingdom by surface area, covering approximately 383 square kilometers. It's the largest lake in the British Isles by area and ranks 34th among the largest lakes in Europe. The lake stretches about 31 kilometers long and 14 kilometers wide. While it is shallow around the edges, the average depth in the main body of the lake is about 9 meters. Lough Neagh is a vital resource, supplying around 40.7% of Northern Ireland's drinking water. At number 4. Scotland is surrounded by nearly 800 islands, making it one of the most island-rich countries in Europe. These islands range from large inhabited ones like Skye, Orkney, and Shetland to countless smaller, often uninhabited islets and rocky outcrops. The islands showcase diverse landscapes, from rugged cliffs and mountains to sandy beaches and fertile plains, and they hold deep cultural and historical significance. Number 5. Most people know Lizard Point as the southernmost spot on mainland Britain. But the true southern tip of the UK lies offshore, hidden among the Isles of Scilly. It's called Pednethy's Head, a lonely scrap of rock about 45 kilometers southwest of Land's End. Uninhabited and battered by Atlantic winds, it's mostly visited by seabirds. Still, this tiny outcrop quietly extends the UK's southern boundary just beyond any mainland point. Number 6. Britain's most easterly point is Ness Point in Suffolk, also known as Lowestoft Ness. Today, visitors can stand at the Euroscope, a circular disc that marks Britain's eastern edge and points toward cities all over the globe. At number 7. The longest river in the United Kingdom is the River Severn, which stretches approximately 354 kilometers. It flows through both Wales and England, beginning in the Cambrian Mountains of Wales and winding its way through several counties before reaching the Bristol Channel. The River Severn is renowned not only for its length, but also for the natural beauty along its banks, featuring picturesque valleys, rolling hills, and charming historic towns. Number 8. Ben Nevis, located near the town of Fort William in the Scottish Highlands, is the highest mountain in the United Kingdom, standing at 1,345 meters. Unlike a sharp peak, its summit is a broad, rocky plateau covered with broken stones. From 1883 to 1904, a meteorological observatory operated at the summit, where people experienced harsh conditions including storms, fog, and heavy rainfall. The mountain's north face features Britain's steepest slope, rising 1,200 meters over a distance of just 1.9 kilometers, making it a notable geographical feature in the region. Number 9. The flattest point in the UK is Holme Fen, located in Cambridgeshire. This expansive, remarkably flat area sits approximately 2.75 meters below sea level, making it the lowest land point in Britain. Holm Fen's landscape is the result of centuries of land drainage and peat shrinkage, which has caused the ground to sink gradually over time. Number 10. The world is full of places with unique and interesting names. But did you know about the longest place name in Europe? There's a village in Wales with the official name, well, I wouldn't even try to pronounce that. But here's a reporter that actually nailed it.
The road from Llanfair Pwllgwyngyll go get a Quindrobwll, Llan Sicilio go go go.
This linguistic tongue twister translates roughly to St. Mary's Church in the Hollow of the White Hazel, near a rapid whirlpool, and the Church of St. Tassilio of the Red Cave. Pretty interesting. Number 11. Loch Morar in Scotland is the deepest lake in the United Kingdom, reaching a maximum depth of approximately 310 meters. This remarkable depth makes it not only the deepest freshwater body in the British Isles, but also places it among the deepest lakes across Europe. It's also the 17th deepest lake in the world. Number 12. Northern Ireland offers not only dramatic scenery, but also remarkable natural formations. At the Giant's Causeway, over 40,000 interlocking basalt columns form a striking geometric pattern. These hexagonal columns were created by volcanic activity around 50 to 60 million years ago. According to legend, the giant Finn McCool built the causeway as a bridge to Scotland to confront his rival. Even today, its uncanny precision sparks wonder, as if giants really had a hand in shaping it. At number 13. Rising from the Jurassic coast in Dorset, southern England, Durdle Door is a stunning natural limestone arch formed by thousands of years of wave erosion. Its striking shape and clear blue waters make it one of the most beautiful and iconic spots on the English coast, attracting visitors from around the world. Sadly, as erosion continues to weaken the arch, it will eventually collapse. The Jurassic Coast itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, uniquely exposing 185 million years of Earth's history along a single stretch of coastline. Number 14. The Fortingall Yew, located in the village of Fortingall in Perthshire, Scotland, is the oldest tree in the UK. It's estimated to be between 3,000 and 5,000 years old, making it one of Europe's oldest living trees. Remarkably, the tree is still in good health and may continue to survive for many more centuries, standing as a powerful symbol of endurance and natural heritage in Scotland. Number 15. Fingal's Cave, located on the Isle of Staffa, is a natural volcanic rock formation known for its striking hexagonal basalt columns, similar to those at the Giant's Causeway. The cave is famous for its unique acoustics. As ocean waves enter, the sound echoes through the chambers, producing eerie musical tones that resemble a combination of thunder and pipe organ notes. This natural phenomenon remains one of the most remarkable geological features in the region. Number 16. Did you know the United Kingdom shares its only land border with the Republic of Ireland on the island of Ireland? This border separates Northern Ireland, one of the UK's 4 countries, from the Republic of Ireland, an independent sovereign nation. Stretching about 499 kilometers, it has enormous historical and political importance. From the Good Friday Agreement to modern Brexit negotiations, this line remains a key factor in UK-Ireland relations today. Number 17. Located in Royston, England, Royston Cave was discovered by accident in 1742. It's a man-made chamber carved out of rock, featuring a wide range of mysterious images. The walls are covered with carvings of Christian saints, pagan fertility symbols, biblical scenes, and possibly medieval kings. Despite extensive study, the origin, purpose, and exact date of the cave remain unknown. Its unique and enigmatic carvings make Royston Cave an intriguing archaeological site that continues to puzzle historians and researchers. Number 18. The River Severn is particularly famous for its extraordinary tidal range. The Severn Estuary experiences the second highest tidal range in the world, reaching up to 15 meters, with only the Bay of Fundy in Canada exceeding it. This remarkable tidal variation is due to the estuary's unique shape, which acts like a funnel, channeling the ocean's incoming tide into a narrow space. This creates a powerful surge of water that pushes far upstream, dramatically affecting the landscape. Number 19. The Severn Bore occurs when the pull of the moon, the incoming tide, and the funnel-shaped estuary combine to create a remarkable natural event. Several times a year, A tidal wave surges upstream, appearing to defy gravity as it rolls against the river's flow. The wave can reach heights of up to 2 meters, and surfers gather from around the world to ride the bore, achieving some of the longest wave rides in the world. At number 20. Did you know that nearly 99% of rivers in England, Scotland, and Wales are interrupted by artificial structures such as dams, weirs, and culverts? These man-made barriers disrupt the natural flow of rivers by blocking fish migration routes, altering how sediment moves, and increasing the risk of flooding. As a result, although many rivers may look natural on the surface, they have often been so heavily modified that they function more like canals than wild, free-flowing waterways. This extensive fragmentation makes Britain one of the most river-fragmented regions in Europe, with very few rivers flowing freely from their source to the sea without interruption. Number 21. England is the largest country in the United Kingdom, both by land area and population. It spans around 130,279 square kilometers, accounting for more than half of the total area of the UK. With major cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester, England also holds the majority of the UK's population and economic activity. In contrast, Northern Ireland is the smallest of the 4 UK countries, covering approximately 13,576 square kilometers. It features a landscape of rolling hills, lakes, and a rugged coastline, with Belfast as its capital and largest city. Number 22. Venice is known for its gondolas, serenades, and Instagram fame, but Birmingham has over 160 kilometers of canals, more than the Italian city. During the Industrial Revolution, this extensive network transported coal, iron, and goods efficiently. The engineering involved tunnels of significant length and complex interchanges, often compared to major road junctions. At the heart of this system is the Grand Union Canal, which stretches 220 kilometers and connects Birmingham to London. Number 23. Before Britain had traffic jams or tea breaks, it had the Fosdyke Navigation, one of the oldest working canals in the UK, built by the Romans around 120 CE. Stretching 18 kilometers, it connects the River Witham to the River Trent, linking Lincoln to the wider waterway network. It may not seem vast, but this canal has outlasted empires. Invading Danes and Normans used it to transport stone for Lincoln Cathedral. At number 24. Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument located on the Salisbury Plain in Wiltshire, England. It consists of a ring of massive standing stones, some weighing up to 25 tons, arranged in a circular layout. The site dates back to around 3000 to 2000 BCE and is one of the most famous and studied ancient structures in the world. Its exact purpose remains a mystery, but it is believed to have been used for ceremonial, religious, or astronomical purposes. Interestingly, Stonehenge is precisely aligned with the summer solstice sunrise, where the sun rises directly over the heel stone. This alignment shows that the builders had an advanced understanding of astronomy and likely designed the monument to mark this important solar event. Number 25. How long is the UK's coastline? Well, it depends on who you ask. Estimates range from 12,428 kilometers to 30,577 kilometers. Welcome to the coastline paradox. The closer you look, the longer it gets. That's because the UK's coastline is characterized by numerous peninsulas, inlets, and bays, which make calculating its exact length difficult. Mathematician Benoit Mandelbrot laid it out in 1967 with the question, how long is the coast of Britain? The answer? It's complicated. Number 26. The UK isn't exactly known for tropical vibes, but hidden off the coast of Norfolk lies the Cromer Shoal Chalk Beds, Europe's longest chalk reef, stretching over 32 kilometers. Sometimes called Britain's Great Barrier Reef, this underwater labyrinth dates back around 100 million years. Sculpted by the sea, it's full of arches, ravines, and crevices, providing a secret marine playground for sponges, fish, crabs, and lobsters. Number 27. Hidden beneath the waves around the UK coast are seagrass meadows, an important but often overlooked part of the marine ecosystem. These underwater fields can absorb carbon up to 35 times faster than tropical rainforests, while also protecting coastlines from erosion, keeping sediments stable and providing habitats for native wildlife, including Britain's 2 species of seahorses. Sadly, the UK has lost about 92% of its seagrass beds in the past 100 years due to pollution, coastal development, and neglect. This loss has serious consequences for marine life and for the fight against climate change. Number 28. When you think of Britain, deserts probably don't come to mind, but Dungeness in Kent is a rare exception. Its dry, shingle landscape and unusually low rainfall have earned it the nickname of Britain's only desert. This unique environment supports rare plants and bird species that thrive in these harsh conditions. The setting almost feels otherworldly, with vast stretches of gravel and sparse vegetation. Adding to its distinct character, Dungeness is home to the site of a nuclear power station, a microbrewery, and a small community of artists and off-grid residents who embrace its isolated, rugged charm. Number 29. The United Kingdom is far more than just Great Britain and Northern Ireland. It's an archipelago of over 6,000 islands, many of them completely uninhabited. Take the Isles of Scilly, for example. More than 140 islands, yet only 5 are inhabited. Or Terransay in Scotland, the country's largest uninhabited island, with golden beaches, red deer, soaring sea eagles, and even a claim to fame as the filming location of Castaway 2000. These islands are wild, remote, and often overlooked, hidden wildernesses within one of the world's most densely populated nations. At number 30. The UK is home to one of the world's most unusual attractions, the Poison Garden at Alnwick in Northumberland. Behind its locked gates grow more than 100 species of toxic, intoxicating, and poisonous plants. Some can cause skin irritation, others disorientation or hallucinations, and a few are dangerously lethal if ingested. Visitors are only allowed inside on guided tours due to the risks. The garden was created to educate people about the darker side of botany, showing how plants can heal, harm, or intoxicate. It's a unique blend of beauty and danger, making the Poison Garden one of the UK's most intriguing attractions. Number 31. Scotland is the most mountainous country in the UK, dominated by the rugged landscapes of the Highlands. It is home to Ben Nevis, the highest peak in the UK. Remarkably, the 10 highest peaks in the entire UK are all found in Scotland, including famous mountains like Ben Macdui and Brearach in the Cairngorms. Scotland's dramatic terrain features steep slopes, deep glens, and vast stretches of wild, natural scenery, making it a top destination for hikers, climbers, and nature enthusiasts. At number 32. Rockall is basically the loneliest boulder in the Atlantic. For centuries it went unclaimed, until September 18, 1955, when the UK sent Royal Marines to plant a flag and bolt a plaque onto the rock. At the time, Britain worried that enemies might use Rockall as a spying post for nearby missile tests. In 1972, Rockall was officially made part of Scotland under the Island of Rockall Act. But its status hasn't gone uncontested. Ireland disputes Britain's claim, and both Iceland and Denmark, through the Faroe Islands, have voiced objections too. For such a tiny speck of granite, Rockall has stirred up a surprisingly big international dispute. Number 33. You wouldn't expect the words Arctic tundra and United Kingdom to appear together, but they do, especially in the Scottish Highlands. Due to altitude, temperatures drop about 6.5 degrees Celsius for every 1,000 meters climbed, creating alpine conditions at higher elevations. Areas like the Cairngorms experience extremely cold temperatures and persistent snow cover, even in summer, making them the closest equivalent to an Arctic tundra environment within the UK. At number 34. On July 18, 2022, Coningsby in Lincolnshire suddenly became the UK's answer to Death Valley by recording a scorching 40.3 degrees Celsius, the hottest temperature ever documented in Britain. The heat was intensified by Coningsby's Royal Air Force Base, where vast concrete surfaces absorbed and re-radiated the heat back into the local environment, turbocharging the temperature. It shocked meteorologists expecting London or the southeast coast to claim that title. Number 35. You've probably heard of Big Ben, one of the most famous landmarks in the United Kingdom. But here's the twist. It isn't a tower at all. Big Ben is actually the nickname for the Great Bell inside the clock tower at the Palace of Westminster in London. The tower itself was originally called the Clock Tower, But in 2012, the tower was officially renamed Elizabeth Tower to commemorate the Diamond Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II. While most people use Big Ben to describe the entire tower, the name technically applies only to the massive bell, which has been ringing out over London since the mid-1800s. Number 36. The Lake District, also known as the Lakes or Lakeland, is a mountainous region and national park in Cumbria, northwest England. It is famous for its mountains, poets, sheep, and heavy rainfall. Much of the region receives over 2,000 millimeters each year. One of the wettest spots in the entire UK is Styhead in the Central Lake District, with an average of about 4,590 millimeters annually. This constant downpour carves the lush valleys, fills the tranquil lakes, and keeps the fells vibrant and green. At number 37, despite its vast historical reach, the UK's actual land area is surprisingly modest, around 242,900 square kilometers. For comparison, New Zealand is a bit bigger, and the UK is almost the same size as Ghana, just slightly smaller. Russia could fit about 70 UKs inside its borders, and Canada could manage 41. Yet for all of its small footprint, the UK has left one of the largest marks in world history. Number 38. The English Channel is one of the world's busiest shipping lanes, with more than 500 ships crossing it every day. Serving as the link between the North Sea and the Atlantic Ocean, it carries a huge share of maritime trade and transport between the UK and continental Europe. Its narrowest stretch, the Dover Strait, is just 33 kilometers wide. Yet ferries, cargo ships, and tankers all pass through this tight corridor, making it one of the most heavily trafficked and closely monitored waterways on Earth. Number 39. Here's a brainbender. London sits at almost the same latitude as Winnipeg, Canada. Yet while Winnipeg endures brutal sub-zero winters, London is more likely to see daffodils blooming in February. The reason? The North Atlantic Drift. An extension of the Gulf Stream acts like a giant heated blanket, carrying warm water and air from the tropics. This ocean current raises the UK's climate by up to 10 degrees Celsius, compared to other regions at the same latitude, making Britain significantly warmer than expected. Number 40. While the aurora borealis is typically associated with far northern regions like Iceland or Scandinavia, it can also be seen in Scotland, especially in dark, remote areas. One of the best spots is Cairngorms National Park, known for its dark skies. Other great locations include the Isle of Skye, Shetland Islands, and Orkney. The best time to see the northern lights in Scotland is during the winter months, from late September to early April, with the clearest and darkest nights offering the best views. Number 41. Edinburgh's dramatic skyline doesn't just scream Gothic novel, it's quite literally built on fire and brimstone. The city is perched atop a chain of extinct volcanoes, the most famous being Arthur's Seat, a hikeable peak that offers killer views. Castle Rock, home to Edinburgh Castle, and Calton Hill are also part of this ancient volcanic jigsaw. The enduring presence of these ancient volcanic features combined with human architecture makes Edinburgh a fascinating blend of natural history and urban design. Number 42. The Lake District is famous for its lakes, but here's the twist. Only one is actually called a lake. That's Bassenthwaite Lake. The rest are known as waters, like Ullswater or Derwentwater, or meres, like Windermere or Buttermere. The word mere comes from Old English for lake, while the suffix thwaite, found in names like Satterthwaite or Bassenthwaite, comes from Old Norse, meaning clearing. Together, these names reflect the Lake District's rich mix of Old English and Scandinavian roots. Number 43. Loch Ness is one of the most famous lakes in the UK, known worldwide for its legendary resident, the Loch Ness Monster. But beyond the myth, Loch Ness is a remarkable geographical feature. It stretches approximately 37 kilometers in length and reaches depths of over 230 meters, making it the second deepest loch in Scotland. It holds the largest volume of fresh water in the British Isles, containing more water than all the lakes in England and Wales combined. Number 44. The United Kingdom is home to over 4,000 castles scattered across its hills and dales, making it one of the densest regions for medieval fortresses in the world. From well-preserved royal residences like Windsor Castle to dramatic ruins like Dunluce Castle in Northern Ireland, castles are a prominent feature of the UK's historical landscape. Their locations were carefully chosen based on geography, often perched on cliffs, river bends, or high ground to maximize defense and territorial control. Number 45. Scotland is home to the Corryvreckan Whirlpool, the third largest whirlpool in the world. Located between the islands of Jura and Scarba off the west coast, this powerful natural phenomenon is created by strong tidal currents and the unique underwater landscape. The whirlpool can produce waves over 9 meters high and currents reaching speeds of 16 kilometers an hour. Known for its fierce waters, the Corryvreckan has a legendary reputation and is regarded as one of the most dangerous marine locations in the UK. Number 46. Hidden within the rugged landscapes of northwest Scotland, parts of Wales and Western Ireland lie some of the oldest rocks on Earth. These ancient stones, dating back approximately 2.7 billion years, form remarkable geological formations such as the Louisian Gneiss complex in Scotland's Outer Hebrides and Northwest Highlands. These rocks offer a rare glimpse into the early history of the Earth's crust. Their age and composition make them invaluable to scientists studying the planet's formative years. At number 47. Did you know you could once walk from what is now Kent in England to the Netherlands without crossing water? This was possible because Britain was connected to mainland Europe by a vast land bridge called Doggerland. Around 12,000 years ago, this land bridge stretched across the area that is now the English Channel. Over time, rising sea levels following the Ice Age caused Doggerland to gradually become submerged, leading to the formation of the modern British Isles. Number 48. England, Wales, and Scotland together make up Great Britain. Great Britain is the largest of the British Isles and refers to the island comprising these three countries. The United Kingdom, UK, on the other hand, includes Great Britain plus Northern Ireland, which is located on the island of Ireland. So, Great Britain equals England plus Wales plus Scotland. Number 49. The United Kingdom is situated on the polar front, where cold polar air meets warm tropical air. This meeting point creates a zone of atmospheric instability that drives the polar jet stream, a fast-moving ribbon of wind high in the atmosphere that influences weather patterns across the UK. The position of the jet stream can change daily, leading to rapidly shifting weather conditions, from sunny skies one day to storms the next. This dynamic weather system is a defining feature of the UK's climate. Number 50. The United Kingdom's coastline, despite its cliffs, inlets, and rugged features, is highly accessible to the public. The Southwest Coast Path, which spans 1,014 kilometers, is the longest marked walking trail in England and offers an opportunity to explore diverse coastal landscapes. Along with numerous public rights-of-way, these paths provide easy access to the seaside. This accessibility is a result of the UK's strong commitment to maintaining public access to natural areas while preserving their cultural and environmental significance. So, there you have it. Which of these mind-blowing facts about the UK surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more insane geography facts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.